It's bloody cold. I think my gentleman bits are shrinking. I may be a woman by the time I get to work. Why do really small people get massive cars where they can't actually see over the steering wheel? That's fucking dangerous. Is it a sort of like an ego thing? Like you got to have a better car than neighbours? I've never got that. Yeah, I mean, well, you got to have the biggest car. I mean, I can understand it in other countries, but not in England. I mean, if I was in America, I'd have a fucking massive car. But I live in the outskirts of London, so I don't need one. You can't park anywhere. You can't get through fucking gaps. You're always in the way of people. Just to drive around on your own at 2 miles an hour. So that's why I have city cars. You know, those little fucking toy ones. Because that's all I need. I'm on the bike 99% of the time. I must drive the car about once every 2 weeks for about 10 miles. The rest of the time I'm on this or the little Grom. So I don't really need one. But I do have a family, so I've got to transport things around every now and again. So it's handy to have one, but as I say, over here you don't really need anything big. If I lived in the country, I'd probably get a 4x4 or something, just so I can go driving around people's fields. Because I like 4x4s. He's going. He looks really close in the mirror, like he's going to take my elbow off that lorry. Right, ladies and gentle peeps, what I want to do is get together a few questions for a questions and answer session, which I want to put up in a few weeks. So if anyone wants to ask me something, leave it in the comments box below. I will also try and go back over my old videos and answer some of the questions in those, if they're sort of like generic questions. I'd also like to address my most popular video, which is probably my least favourite video. It's the road rage one with the tailgater. I've had a lot of negative comments on that, a lot of positives as well. It's about even. And I get quite a few questions, usually the same ones over and over again, so I'd like to address the questions on that video, so hopefully I won't have to keep typing the same thing in the comments box, because I do like to respond to people, even if they're bad, explaining what's going on. So I'll explain in the questions and answers video why I've left that up and the reasons behind that. And hopefully we can get some clarity on that. There's fucking petrol or diesel all over this fucking road. So I want to make it informative as possible and light-hearted as usual. I mean, as you might have noticed, I like to not take things too seriously. I'm not known for my serious nature. I can be serious, but I don't really wish to be. I'm still a child at heart, you see. Problem with us guys is we never grow up. Peter Pan syndrome. So it doesn't really matter what the questions are. Feel free to ask anything. I'll try my best to answer them. You might not get the answers you expect. You might not get an informative answer. You might just get something stupid, or you might just get the political answer. Depends on how I take the question. I also want to, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get this up and running, because I work shift work, so I can't do it consistently every week. With normal videos you can schedule them to go up at, I put mine up at 7:30 in the evening. But what I was thinking of doing was getting some of the UK motovloggers together and doing a live stream sort of thing. But the problem with me hosting it is I work different shifts every day and have different days off every week. So for it to be consistent from my point of view, is going to be nigh on impossible. So maybe I'll try and get together with other UK motovloggers and maybe host it sort of like around the board, where everyone gets a turn once a week or something, just so we can sort of like get a community going here in the UK. Because what I've noticed in the States and Australia, they have quite a good community of motovloggers all coming together for live streams and all getting along, going for meetups and that. But in the UK we're a bit sporadic. Maybe it's the UK nature. Fuck it, I don't really care. But it'd be nice to get some live streams going, so maybe, you never know.